go to Jake, sit down, have your 360 review and file something. There's a lot of small businesses where you may have heard the $20,000 threshold, but what I put out there for everybody is if you're not filing, file, because the appraisal district will find you. They'll go through the Secretary of State. They'll see if you own an LLC. They'll research you. They'll find a website.
Yep.
And what they do is they try to determine, and they're going to estimate, they don't know since you haven't filed. They're going to try to find people that haven't filed, that are not being compliant. Here's their work address. They look to be a mid-size manufacturing. They're going to put you into their model. We think they have $250,000 in personal property, and you're going to get a tax bill just like this gentleman. And if your website isn't up to date or your Secretary of State filing isn't up to date, they're going to send these notices to an old address. And if you don't file, you don't answer, they will come after you and they will put a levy on your property. They will send nasty notices from law firms like Linebarger, where you're going to say, oh, now I owe all this penalty and interest.
Yep.
I owe on a value of assets I don't technically own. And all this can be avoided. One, if you're filing or using an expert to file, or if you do receive one of these notices, reach out to Jake. He has a lot of experience with this. He can negotiate. You'd be surprised how well you can go in, negotiate your value down, get a lot of that penalty and interest waived.